Business registration. Subsection 3. Business registration. We are now going to talk about the registration of the business. The objectives for this for you as a learner are to identify the registration requirements for each type of business, to develop a checklist for business registration process. Requirements for business registration. There are several requirements for registering the business. This will depend on the form of business ownership. We are going to discuss this based on the forms. Sole proprietorship. The requirement for registering a sole proprietorship business are a unique name reserved for the business, particulars of the nature of the intended business, that is, what the business will offer, place of doing business and postal address and physical address, date of the commencement of business, your full name, copy of ID or alien card or passport, copy of PIN certificate, filled and signed Form B2N, registration cost of 850 Kenyan shillings, and name of reservation, that is 150 Kenyan shillings per names, and 3 names are recommended. A general partnership. For this, you require a unique name reserved, particulars of the nature of the intended, office or place of doing business, postal address and physical address, date of the commencement of business, full names of partners, copy of national identity cards or alien card or passport, PIN certificate, filled and signed Form B2N, registration cost of 850 Kenyan shillings, name reservation, that is 150 Kenyan shillings per name, and other costs, that is commissioning of B2N form, which is approximately 200 Kenyan shillings. A limited liability partnership. For this, you need the reserved name, particulars of the nature of the proposed business, postal and physical address where the proposed business is situated, full names of all the partners, the nationality of the partners, their gender and age, gender of each of the partners, the place of residence of the partners, copy of ID or passport for partners, passport photos of each of the partners, copy of PIN certificate for each of the partners issued by KRA, full names of the manager, ID or passport number, postal address, nationality of the manager, written and signed consent of the manager, and a cost of 25,000 Kenyan shillings. A limited liability company. For a company, you need a name, reserved and approved, name of proposed shareholders, names of proposed directors, 1 director for private company and at least 2 directors for public limited company. Directors should be the person above 18 years. Copy of ID or passport of the shareholders and directors. Passport photos of the shareholders and directors. Copy of tax PIN certificate of the shareholders and directors. Copy of tax PIN certificate of the shareholders and directors. Contacts and addresses of shareholders and directors. Objectives of the proposed company. Company's address of registered office. Particulars of the company secretary. A memorandum and articles of association. Registration forms, private company, CR1, CR2, and CR8, and for public company, CR1, CR2, CR8, and CR10. The cost is 10,650 Kenyan shillings. Please note, all forms are online.